Welcome to one of our pronoun case videos. This is our nominative case or subjective case. It's called both, so I have both of the names up there. So hopefully you've looked at all of the noun function videos because these pronoun case issues all deal with all of those noun functions because pronouns can have all the same noun functions. So we really need to be clear on the noun functions before we work on pronoun case. All right, so we're just focusing on the nominative or subjective case today. I love this sentence because this is the sentence that's going to allow us to remember which pronouns are in the nominative case. Okay, so I'm going to jot some of these down. I, you, he, she, they, we, and then who. Okay, so these are our nominative case pronouns, and we can remember them by sticking them in this lovely sentence about llamas, because again, I love llamas. So we have I like llamas, you like llamas, he likes llamas, she likes llamas, they like llamas, we like llamas, and who likes llamas. So that's how we're going to remember which pronouns are in the nominative case because they're all going to fit in here. All right, so what we do to figure out which case a pronoun is going to be in the sentence is break it up by noun function. So pronouns are in the nominative or subjective case if in the sentence they're functioning as subjects, predicate nominatives, or an appositive that renames, and a positive renaming the subject or predicate nominative. All right, so that's all we need to know. So we have to go through our sentences and we need to figure out what noun function this pronoun is functioning as in the sentence, and then we'll decide whether it's nominative or objective case. But right now we're just going to practice with nominative. Okay, so here's our first sentence. Frederick and she or her went to the movies. Okay, so the first thing we want to do always is find our verb, went, linking or action. This one is action verb. All right, so we need to figure out what is going on here. Which noun function is that? Frederick and she or her went to the movies. Well, this very much is the subject of the sentence. So if we have a subject, we know that this pronoun is going to be in subjective or nominative case. So now which one of these is nominative? Would we say she likes llamas or her likes llamas? Well, most of us would say she likes llamas. So that would be the answer for that sentence because we have subject. All right, let's jump to the next one. The culprits must be they or them. All right, so our verb here, got some helpers, must be action or linking. Well, linking here. The culprits equal they or them. Okay, so now let's figure out what noun function this is. Okay, so the culprits equal they or them. Well, we know subject equals predicate nominative. So here we have a predicate nominative, and predicate nominative is in nominative case. Is it they like llamas or them likes llamas? Well, that one is they. So we're going to go ahead and choose they. Now I'm going to move this page up a little bit so we can see the bottom. The dancers, we/us, and our friends did the foxtrot. Okay, so our verb here is did. And action or linking, here we have an action verb. Let's figure out what noun function is going on here. It looks like with the commas that we have an appositive. The dancers, and now we're sort of renaming the dancers, we/us, and our friends, did the foxtrot. Okay, so we definitely know that we have an appositive here, APP. But is it an appositive renaming the subject or predicate nominative? Let's check. The dancers, we/us, and our friends did the foxtrot. So it's definitely renaming dancers, which is our subject. So since that is renaming the subject, it's going to be in the nominative or subjective case. And would it be we like llamas or us likes llamas? It would be we like llamas. All right, so let's do a couple more examples. Going to change the paper right here. Okay, now we're going to do who and whom. And even though they seem a little bit daunting, it's actually the same. We're going to follow the same process. So the first thing we want to do is figure out our verb. Who/whom erased my texts. Erased is our verb, and it's an action verb. And we want to figure out what noun function this is. Well, it looks like a subject to me, so it's going to be in our subjective or nominative case. Who likes llamas versus whom likes llamas? Well, who is our nominative case. All right, now right before we end, I'm going to tell you about this one sort of tricky kind of sentence, and we call them sentences that have elliptical clauses. And elliptical clauses are clauses that are missing some words. All right, so we're going to take a look at this sentence. The giraffe is much taller than he or him. Now, what we need to realize in this sentence is that we're missing some words here. This sentence is really saying the giraffe is much taller than he/him is, right? We're kind of missing that verb. So now that we've added that verb in, let's check to see what noun function this pronoun is working in. So we have is as our verb, and that's definitely our linking verb. The giraffe is much taller than he or him is. Well, we have a second verb right here. So now, according to this clause right here, how is the he/him functioning? He/him is. Here, this is functioning as our subject. So we're going to use the subjective or nominative case, and it's he likes llamas or him likes llamas. That is going to be he, because it is working as a subject in this clause. All right, so always check to see if you have elliptical clauses that are missing words, because that's going to help you figure out the noun function and then choose whether you're going to go with nominative or subjective pronoun case.